Hey Pisces, I hope you're all doing well. I started your reading and then my laptop overheated. And again, as I always say, whatever happens in a reading is usually what's going on, for the recipient of that reading. I can't find it now, but the three cards that came out was the King of Wands, card of Leo, the High Priestess, which is your energy, and then the Ten of Wands, which is feeling overwhelmed or burdens in some way. And I was getting that, this could be a passionate connection. There is some pride involved. This could be a prominent masculine energy in your space, Pisces. But for some reason, your intuition is telling you that the situation could come with a lot of baggage. But let's see if those cards come through again. And now for some reason, for the life of me, I can't find them. Oh, because they are right here in front of me on the table under Magic's butt. Okay, so the High Priestess. Sorry, Magic. The King of Wands, card of Leo, and the Ten of Wands, which is a card of feeling burdened or overwhelmed. And it was in between the High Priestess and the King of Wands. So that's why I got the sense that it's something that you are feeling could be more of a burden to you than a help. Yeah, something's making you defensive about the situation, Pisces, but it's not a bad defense mode. It's not it's not a amygdala reaction defense mode or a primal defensive action. It's a defensive action that comes from a very centered place. It's a discerning defense. That is, I know my self-worth. I know what is good for my space. I know what is good for, my being. It's solar plexus energy, and therefore I will keep out anything that is not in alignment with my beliefs, my values, who I know that I am. Because you know that does tend to erode your sense of self. So it's a very good protective defense energy. It's not an ego-based defensive energy, which is not a bad thing. It's just that the ego comes from a primal perspective. So it's fight, flight, freeze. This is centered. This is thinking center, heart center, gut center. I know in alignment what is right for me and what is not right for me. There's something your intuition is telling you about a person or a situation that just doesn't feel quite right, Pisces, and your intuition is usually never wrong. What else for Pisces, please and thank you? My laptop definitely overheated because the sun has changed angles. Overthinking again, and I think I got this in your last love reading, Pisces, so this is a continuation. This is something that's causing you mental anguish or maybe some overthinking here. And this definitely could be a love situation, but it could be causing you sleepless nights or some restless nights as well. What else here for Pisces? Judgment. So you do feel like this is a test maybe, but it is questioning your alignment to your higher self. Whatever the situation is, it feels like you are maybe judging yourself too harshly as well. Card of Scorpio. Scorpios tend to do that. You could be, feeling a level of guilt or self-judgment about the situation. But it is nothing to be judged, Pisces. Outside of all notions of right and wrong, there's a field. I'll meet you there. This is about a lesson. This is about another opportunity to align with your higher self. It doesn't serve to stay in the mind and mentally self-flagellate. So it is important that you tap into your intuition and heart space as well, and your own sense of self-forgiveness if this resonates. You could be praying about it and getting specific messages about this as well. Anything else for Pisces? Messages of advice. If this does resonate and you'd like a personal reading, my details are in the description box. So this is something that's very new, that has just started. It's not something that is long-standing. I feel like it's a friendship turned into, again, the Ten of Wands. So that's 2 cards, confirmation there. Something feeling overwhelming, maybe feeling overburdened with responsibility, or you feel like the situation carries a lot of unwanted energy and baggage, something you do not want to step into right now. Maybe your decision is, to keep this at a very surface level, or to keep this as a friendship, if this is, because this is looking like a love situation. If it's not, just to keep it at a beginning level and not evolve the situation further, because you do recognize that it's something that doesn't align with you right now. Yes, you know your truth, Pisces. Card of Libra. You know the truth in the situation. You are rising above the emotional fog. An emotional fog is usually, the tendency for Pisces ruled by Neptune. It is illusion. But you are cutting through the illusion. You are very clear in your mind about what it is the situation means for you and the direction you're going to take moving forward. You're not letting emotions overrule the situation. You are very clear in your expression, clear in your thought process, and very methodical in the way that you are approaching this. So continue to do that, Pisces, to cut away, to end cycles of burden so that you can free up space to be, to be free, to be at peace, or to remain at peace. The bottom of the deck, card of Pisces. So this is giving back here to yourself, Pisces, holding that cup here for yourself until you have more information. Okay, Pisces, I hope that this resonated somewhat. I am sending you so much love. And again, my details are below if you need me. Until next time.